Hello everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights, the original campaign. We're here in the Beggar's Nest. There's lots of undead about and just finished opening up some loot chests at the end of last episode. And now we're going to head into this cultish house. Let's see what happens. A wall of force blocks the way as an ethereal voice begins to speak. Only those who follow the serpent may enter. Do you bear the proper sign? I do follow the serpent. I see you carry the symbol. Welcome, Dwarven One, follower of the scale. All praise to our new matron. All praise to Gulnan. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh hey, look, a bunch of cultists. Oh, and we instantly level up. Beautiful. We're dazed. Alright, let's go mess up this spellcaster. Might as well walk over while we're still dazed. Alright. And the last one here. A nice critical hit on them. Alright. Any loot in this room? A little bit. Let's grab this real quick. Ooh, a silent spell. Nice. Alright, let's go over our level up. Fighter. We're going to choose another level in Fighter. We have some... Oh, so we don't need any more in Intimidate, and we can't even spend any in Intimidate. We do want to put one into Lore. We're going to hold on for Persuade, and we're going to hold on for Praise for next level. Our skill points. Alright, now, we need... Weapon Specialization, Scimitar, and Whirlwind Attack. So what Weapon Specialization does is it gives us a +2 damage bonus when using these weapons in combat. So all of our damage now with scimitars is going to be just flat +2, which is great. That's a solid increase. And then Whirlwind Attack. This character performs a full attack action and makes one melee attack at a full base attack bonus against each opponent within 5 feet. So if we're surrounded by a bunch of people, we can just take one attack on each of them by activating this feat. Hit points gained, only 9. So I'm going to re-roll that until I get the full amount. We're looking for 12. 12 is the magic number. Alright, there we go. We wound up with 12 hit points this time, so we're going to accept that level up, keeping with our max hit points. Now we're at 72 hit points, level 6 fighter, well on our way to defeating this, or finding this Gulnan. Oh, there's a magic user. Let's mess them up first. So our stat increases. Our will save, reflex save, and fortitude save all went up by 1 when we leveled. Our flat damage is up by 2, and we now have 2 attacks each round, which is great. Although actually, since we're surrounded by other people, let's go ahead and set up our special attacks. The Whirlwind Attack. I'm actually going to put that right here on the hotbar, so I can continually use that anytime I want. So next round, he's just going to make 1 attack on everybody. Oh, that was beautiful. Darn near killed everybody. Ooh. I don't like that. Let's kill the imp. We're doing good work here. A fanatical-looking woman dressed in garish robes that appear to have intricate snake-like patterns woven throughout. They appear almost new. Nice. So this is a new cult. Or at least newly outfitted cult. Ow. More cultists. It's amazing how fast cultists grow these days. Yep, same description. So let's see, we're at level 6. I believe next level is the big one. Next level, when we get to 21,000 experience points, that's when we will get our first level in... Oh, Gargoyle Skull! Alright, that's when we will get our first level in Weapon Master, and because we got that Gargoyle Skull, we are actually going to head back to the temple right this very second, so we can get our upgraded armor and be invincible. So let's talk to Erebeth real fast.
One of the bards here in I believe
And we will first heal ourselves, and then we'll sell off everything we don't need. So all these spells, don't need a small shield, don't need a helmet, don't need a jewel, books. We're going to hold on to the journal. Alright, solid. And then we are going to pick up this leather armor that I was storing on the ground here, and might as well grab the longsword. And we're going to make some magic items, baby. Oh, this is going to be such a good upgrade for us. So yeah, right now our AC is 23. Let's see if we can increase our armor class by talking to Merrick. And paying a little fee. So we're going to go to the forge, we're going to put in the armor and the skull. And talk to Merrick.
Hello there.
I want you to make an item for me. Alright. I could combine that gargoyle skull and your suit of magical armor into a top-of-the-line suit of Whitebone Armor. But this job isn't cheap. It will cost you 500 gold pieces for me to make this for you. Payment in advance, of course. Here's your 500 gold. Always a pleasure doing business with a fine man such as yourself. Stand back. You don't want to catch a hammer in the head. There you go, sir. Quick as you please, and the job is done. You can pick the item up from my forge. Yes, I will. Oh, look at that beauty. Whitebone Armor +2. This is essentially a half plate +2. Let's see. Armor check penalty is 7. Max dex bonus is 1. Weighs 50. Yeah, I think this is pretty much the exact same thing as a half plate, but just a +2 on top of it, which is great for someone our level. That's really hard to get. It only costs us 500 gold pieces, plus we found a few other things, I guess. But still, super cheap way to get really good armor early on in the game. And now our AC is standard 25. If we end up taking one of our barkskin potions, it's all the way up at a 28. Ridiculous. And then now I'm going to save, and I'm going to go for one more item. And this is actually my favorite item in the game. I mean, it's not necessarily the best item, but it's my my personal favorite. I love this weapon. And it doesn't fit in with our build, so we won't end up using it probably. But
Hello there.
why don't you make an item for me? Okay, let's see some stuff on my anvil. Let's take a look and see what I can construct for you. This is interesting. By adding your diamond to your magic longsword, I can make an Astral Blade longsword. But the job isn't cheap. 500 gold pieces. Alright. Sam Yammering. I don't know if everything's 500 gold pieces, but that one definitely is. Or all three that we've seen so far definitely have been. Oh, look at that beauty. I just love the artwork on this too. The Astral Blade. Alright, so this is the cool stuff on it. It's a +1 longsword. But it has 1d4 sonic damage. Deals, I think, the same average damage as the Desert Wind Scimitar, but pretty much nothing has resistance to sonic damage. There are things that you'll run into that have fire resistance. But the reason why we're going with the Scimitar over the Longsword is the increased crit threat range. This one's a 19 to 20. versus ours, which is an 18 to 20, which means anytime we roll an 18, 19, or 20, we have a chance for a critical versus just a 19 or 20. It's just 50% larger. And then when we take some of our feats as a weapon master, our ability to maximize that range even wider is much larger for the Desert Wind than it is for the longsword. So unfortunately we will not keep this, I don't think. We'll probably sell it. But just a really fun item and good item. Howdy, Durga. Alright, I'll just teleport back. I won't make you guys watch me walk back or do a jump cut or something like that. I'm so excited for our upgrades. Yeah, those are the main two upgrades that I wanted from this first act that we're going through. Yeah, hold on to everything with me. 185 pounds. Actually, that is kind of heavy. Let's sell our half plate that we're getting rid of.
I believe I heard
We don't need this. There we go. Extra 50 pounds we can hold. Yeah, hold on to everything else. Onward. We'll jump through the portal, head back to the Snake Estate. Let's head through this door. Snake cult leader. A fanatical-looking man dressed in a garish robes that appear to have intricate snake-like patterns woven throughout. They appear almost new. Alright. Not a very good combative person. In the service of Gulnan. Interesting. You might want to read that.
Make this fight count. It will be your last.
Alright. This journal tells of the changes that this cult went through once a creature named Gulnan was captured. It deals mostly with how the Cyric loyalists were ousted, allowing for the writer to move swiftly up the ranks. Excerpt. Things are very different now, though they might not appear as such from the outside. We still follow blindly, and a number of us are still slain for no reason, but I finally believe a potent entity is acting through our master. Gulnan seems surprised at her own power, but her desire for conquest has erased any questions from her mind. I welcome her intensity and her strong use of the focus. Jared was more interested in lining his pockets than causing true havoc. Interesting. So it sounds like Gulnan took over this cult. Purged it of disloyal followers. Ooh, Sling +1. That'll sell for good money. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Tower Shield +1. That'll sell for good money. We're getting good drops. Alright, we're heading underground. More cultists. Nice. Alright, we're gonna whirlwind this. So many people we can wrap up. Still more than 2 people around us, so we're gonna whirlwind again. I feel like statistically it's probably the best choice if we don't have to burn a single target down quickly because of them being dangerous. As long as there's multiple targets. Ooh, bolt of lightning. 1d6 electrical damage for firing these from crossbow. This door is presently barred from the other side, but shows signs of recent use. Perhaps it will open later. Alright, let's take on more cultists. Let's see what this lever does. Off in the distance you hear the sound of a door opening. Alright, I remember there being a decent amount of traps in this place. Man, I have comedic timing. There being a significant number of traps in this place, I just don't remember the particulars of where all the different traps are laid. And I didn't invest any skill points into the search skill, which is what's used for finding traps. So we just have to take them as they come and try our best. More fire beetles. Man, we are just lining up the fire beetle bellies. Just can't even click on him. COVID, we gotta get you a helmet. Currently all the helmets that we have would just be fashion statements. There wouldn't be any actual use to COVID. Probably the first helmet that'd actually be helpful would be either like a Mask of Persuasion or a Fabian circlet or a golden circlet, but we'll probably get the golden circlet later in the game. I think that's a higher tier item. So probably the first long-term item that would be good for us would be the Fabian circlet. I forget the specifics of what that one does. I want to say it boosts intelligence, which will increase some of the skills checks that we make. But other than that, I don't remember the specifics. I might even be wrong about that. I just remember it being a useful item. Oh, Jesus. Of course. Alright. Well, I kind of came into this unprepared. I forgot that there was a spider here. I mean, I remember that there was a spider, just not its exact location. Alright, so we're going to take a Potion of Luster Restoration. Actually, let's reorder that. Let's cancel that. Let's take our Bark Skin Potion first. Alright, so now we're even harder to hit. And now we will take the Potion of Lesser Restoration to get rid of our poison and our... Oh, it doesn't get rid of our poison, it just gets rid of the ability damage. Alright. Good enough, though. We can start swinging on it. Oh my goodness, now it's all the way down at a moderate. Let's see, 24, 40. 52. 66. 79. 95. 95, 103, 123. 148, I think. I might be off by a little bit. 160. Those things have 160 hit points. What the heck, man? That's too damn much. Alright. And then let's actually use a... I don't think I have an antidote potion. So instead, I think if we're out of combat, I can use a healer's kit to try and remove the poison. Let's see if this works. Oh, unnecessary. I just naturally saved from the poison by myself. Go me. Alright, empty chest. Some cocoons. Let's see. Is this chest safe? It is safe, and it has a couple of magical shuriken in it. Already got those. Let's check these. Bad pathing strikes again. Alright, lesser restoration. Some gold. Light cure wounds. More gold. More gold. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a trap right here.
Now
like right in that area, right over there. We're gonna try and go as far back in this area as we can. I think we end up hitting another door that's locked from the other side. We can't make it all the way through. But we're not gonna go up those stairs and out that door, because that leads pretty much to the end zone for this area. And there's still a lot to explore that we want to get through before we go there. I feel like there's a good chance of traps somewhere. I'm scared. Ooh, a zombie warrior. Gotta say, things are working out. Is this the door that we can't get through? Yep. Alright. So that one is shut tight, and we'll have to exit the other way. So yeah, that is one of the options if you want to just rush ahead to the end zone of this section, this district. You can go up those stairs. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm glad we didn't die, at least. That was the trap I was talking about earlier. But we're gonna go see what more the Beggar's Nest has to offer. So we're gonna leave the way we came. And because I don't want to be walking around with 5 hit points, I'm going to say goodbye to my barkskin armor. Drop back down to 25 and head out with a full bar of hit points. Alright, back at it. Already cleared out this area. Let's go down this middle path. Not sure which of these I looted last time, which ones I missed. Ooh, glittering necklace. Alright, we can talk to these people here. Aw, poor Madeline. She's near death.
You just watch yourself. If you're dead, so help me, I'll make you deader.
Easy, I'm not your enemy. Humph, the dead ones don't talk back, so I guess you're okay. Can't blame a guy for being careful, though. You ain't seen a tall folk named Hector, have you? Sent him out for wagon parts, and damned if he ain't just disappeared. Sorry, haven't seen him. Dang it. Down. Do me a favor. If you see him, tell him to get those wagon parts back here on the double. I'll tell him if I see him. Good luck. I don't get good luck. I get stuck in a zombie-filled city with a broken wagon and the scorn of my wife. Thanks anyway, I guess. Ugh, those poor halflings. They're stuck in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
I blame the wagon, not the plague, not zombies, the wagon.
An odd distinction to make for your troubles. Let's see, I feel like I already got that box. I did get that box. Alright. Moving on. Ooh, vampire arrows.
For honor and glory!
Ah, look at more of these mysterious assailants. Alright, time for a whirlwind attack.
Make this fight count!
Oh yeah. Eat hot flaming scimitar. Oh man. Oh. Just whirlwind. Just whirlwinds.
For honor and glory!
Oh, missed that guy. That's the one we were told about. Life is tough out here. Anonymous letter. In place of his signature, this letter bears the mark of a stylized reptilian eye. It strikes you as somehow familiar, as if you've seen it before, perhaps in a different context. You examine the text closer. Read this letter well, commit its words to heart, for I am the master, and there are those who would seek to thwart us, the people of the Eye. Lady Erebeth has promoted some adventurers into the militia and sent them out to seek the creatures of the cure. They have already been successful once, and they must not be so again. You must stalk them from every shadow, pursue them at every turn. Those creatures are to be set loose and hidden wherever they are out of reach. Do not fail me in this. Remember, I hold the power to grant you life in this place of death. Your lives are mine to deny. Long live the people of the Eye. This note should be shown to someone in authority. Yes, sir. We will get our 200 gold pieces and 50 experience points by handing it off to Fenthic at the appropriate time. Alright, let's finish our little loot session. And break open this chest. This upper section, there's nothing really up there of any interest. You can walk around if you want, but it's just like edge of map kind of stuff. And this is where we refer to the Shining Serpent Inn. Right, let's talk to Harbin Ashensmith.
What manner of malcontent are you? Say who you are and why I should bother with you. I've got a lot to worry about right now.
Covid Quarantine is my name. I'm helping Erebeth. That's you. I expected green recruits, but I've heard how you've been helping find those blasted water-daving creatures already. Glad you've come. It's a mess in here right now. We've got a zombie infestation, and it will be your job to root out what's behind it. I heard some things about a local cult or some such. Don't know too much, but it seems they are a concern. I may say something you already know. I can only repeat what the guards have heard. Some of this you probably did yourself. Tell me about this local cult. A boy named Gemini suspects a local cult has something to do with the undead. He claims some sort of creature keeps their estate safe from the zombies. Of course, he may just be worried about his brother, and I can't spare anyone to investigate the estate. It's in the northwest if you want to take a look, or handle that. Go over the basic rundown of the area. We've been up to our necks in undead, even deeper for short folk like me. The beggar's nest is just a mess it is. Is there an identifiable enemy behind this? I wish I knew. Like I said, that will be your job. You find out who's behind this and take them out. There are rumors, sure, but nothing makes much sense right now. And I don't have time to talk to everyone. What rumors have you heard? I heard something's about a local cult or some such. Don't know too much, but it seems they are a concern. Alright. Know anything about the water-daving creatures? Erebeth has you chasing those things, hmm? Well, don't blab it around to everyone. If people hear that we've lost shot at the cure, I'm sorry, but I don't know where those things might have gone, and I ain't even sure where they all were. I got zombies to worry about now. Are there any safe locations in the district? You're standing in one. The Hellmite Sanctuary is another, though you have to put up with their soggy blessings. I got nothing against them, I guess. It gives people hope, but all their splashing hasn't scared the plague away yet. Who are you? What is your role here? Me? Harbin Ashensmith. I just have a bit of unofficial rank because the people around here respect me. I did some things in the old days and made a few friends. Someone had to step up and help. I may not have a uniform, but I get things done. Now what's on your mind? Alright. And it doesn't let me say goodbye right here, so I'm just going to cycle through until I can say goodbye. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Here's the thing. I know you're just supposed to keep the peace, but we're up against a wall here. You find out what's happening, and I'll make it worth your while over and above whatever Erebeth wants from you. So off you go then, and make sure you talk to Drake if you haven't. He's an undead hunter from way back. Solid. Alright, and there is Drake in the back, and we will talk to him next episode. Catch you guys later.